Dome from the future here. Apparently my second camera didn't shoot anything at all, and that's very unfortunate because you could see how I dialed in the knobs and how I turned them, and well, it's gone. And I really don't want to reshoot the video. So I provide you with some photos and some little text boxes where you can see how I dialed in the different channels, how I dialed in the pedals, and I hope this helps. Sorry. But no, I have fun with the video. So hello and welcome to another episode of Stacked. And this is actually stand-up stacked because I stand. And that's because I wanted to make a follow-up video on last Sunday's video where I reviewed the Marshall Valvestate amplifier, and I've asked you guys, what do you want to see first? Do you first want to see a preamp tube swap, or do you want to see if the Marshall can do chainsaw? And well, I should have known, you want to see if the Marshall can do chainsaw. And well, it's okay with me because I have to buy a preamp tube first and it takes some time until it arrives here. So let's check out the chainsaw capabilities of the Marshall with two different setups. The first setup is my Black Hat Custom, the obviously black and green one, into the Pepers pedals, too many clones, into the Marshall Valvestate, and in the FX loop I've added the graphic EQ, my custom graphic EQ from JD Music Labs. This graphic EQ is basically a clone of the Mesa Boogie 5-band EQ. Well, it's turned on right now, but it doesn't affect the sound at all. I just have it there, maybe to tweak the sound a bit. And first of all, clean channel. Here's the clean sound. So, let's activate the too many clones, every knob at 10, because why not? Sounds quite nice. Let's turn the knobs. Well, maybe they work. Okay, now play around a bit with the EQ. Nice! Okay, the clean channel can do a proper chainsaw. Check. Now let's head for the boost channel and, well, deactivate or maybe nullify it. Smarter. Okay, so let's start with Overdrive 1. I think that has enough gain. Okay, chainsaw time, but not with gain on max. 9 o'clock is plenty. Quite harsh, but the chainsaw potential is good. Let's add the graphic EQ. This is really good sounding, although I think the graphic EQ is mandatory, otherwise it's weak. Yeah, I have to admit it's weak. So the chainsaw potential is there, but I have to add lots of bass, decrease a bit the mids, and increase, so basically a classic V shape, but not as drastic. This sound I really like. Okay, so get rid of this. Germany we say Rauschibert. Rauschibert. Nope. Silence. Okay. Check 2. Overdrive 1 channel, can do chainsaw. Now I'll switch pedals and see what I can come up with now. Okay my friends, it's Lone Wolf audio time. I swapped the HM-2 clones for a left-hand breath Deluxe, and my custom graphic EQ had to move for the 6-hammer EQ. And I haven't tried this setup out yet, but I want to try out it in the boost channel, or maybe, well, whatever, let's start with a clean channel. So... Okay, I have to admit it's a bit noisier than with the too many clones, but well, I haven't included any noise gate, and my guitar is actually not shielded, I have to solder something. So that's totally normal. But back to sound. Wasn't this glorious? I mean, so much more aggressive and clearer at the same time. I just like the left-hand breath Deluxe. So, anyways, let's try. We should set everything on noon to make it more fun. Let's see what the 6 hammer adds. Does it make things better or does it make things worse? I don't know. I don't need any words, and guys, we're still in the clean channel. This is the best sound that I've got out of any clean channel I've ever used with an HM2. But we have to move on. Overdrive Channel. Let's see. So we should reduce the gain, maybe even to 0 first of all, and now let's find out. Don't have to do much. I pretty much know how to dial in my left-hand breath Deluxe in front of a driven amp. Reduce the gain, low at 3 o'clock, presence to taste, not too much, otherwise it gets kind of noisy. Mid, high, full, volume full, blend full in this particular setup, and frac and sub around noon. Okay, now at the 6 hammer. And oh, I don't know if you've seen it, I've switched the loop level from -20 to 0, because otherwise it would be too quiet. So let's find out how the 6 hammer adds changes this sound. Okay, again, this is really noisy, mostly because of two facts. So many people claim that Joe builds these pedals not good or so, and basically that's not true. He just shows you if your power supply is good or not. And don't tell him I used not my Geox ones, I used other power supplies because of the space, and those aren't this high quality. So you really, if you have high quality pedals, you need a high quality power supply. This will work. I've talked with Joe for short amounts of time, it's totally fine, just shouldn't be a permanent solution. So that's because the noise is as loud, and because we dial in with extreme amounts of distortion and gain and amplification, and the noise will get amplified as well. And again, my not so very good shielded guitar. Maybe that's most of the reason, don't know. Does the the German guy is coming through. Does the Marshall Valvestate chainsaw? Yes. Do you need anything more besides a chainsaw pedal? Yes. Add an EQ to the loop. Thank me later. So today's question, how do you like the tones? Have you tried any other setup with your Marshall Valvestate? Just let me know, write it down in the comment section. So, with that said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check my Instagram. I've just hit 500 subscribers there, and would be cool to add one more, and this could be you. May the force be with you, and have a nice day.